Now this time the function is a product of two functions, one of which is a square root. So the way to do this one is to first of all change this to 2x minus 4 to the power 1 half. So x squared plus 1 in brackets and then 2x minus 4. And I wouldn't bother about taking that common factor of 2 out here. It just tends to complicate things for later on. So there it is, and then write that as u times v, where u is the first function, x squared plus 1, and u dash, the derivative of that will be 2x, and v is the second function, 2x minus 4 all to the power 1 half, and v dash is equal to, so starting with the power, so 1 half, bring that down, multiplied by the whole thing, 2x minus 4 to the 1 half minus 1, and then all of that has to be times by the derivative of what's in here, which is 2. 1 half times 2 is 1, times this is just this thing, which is 2x minus 4 to the minus 1 half. And then dy dx is now the same thing as in the last few examples, so u dash v plus v dash u, and then subbing them in. So u dash is 2x times by v, which is that, 2x minus 4 to the power of 1 half, plus v dash, which is this, times by u. So putting this first v dash, 2x minus 4 to the minus 1 half multiplied by, that's 1 half, would you believe, and by u, so x squared plus 1, and then simplifying this. That would be a correct answer, but you're expected to simplify it a little bit. So this is going to be 2x times by the square root of 2x minus 4, and this is going to be 1 over that thing to the 1 half, which is 1 over the square root of that thing, and then this is on the top because that's over 1. So I'll do this in two steps. So x squared plus 1 over 1 times by 1 over, and I'll do the extra step here, 2x minus 4 to the positive 1 half. And then in the next step, that stays the same. That times 1 on the top becomes that on the top, so x squared plus 1. And on the bottom, 1 times that just becomes, and then this is, you can write as the square root of 2x minus 4. So now what you want to do, and that would be an acceptable answer, and it's good practice to have one whole thing on the top over something on the bottom, and this is what's going to be on the bottom because all of this is over 1, and that common denominator of that and 1 is going to be this thing, square root of 2x minus 4. So what you need to do is times the top there by the square root of 2x minus 4 and the bottom by the square root of 2x minus 4, and then you'll have this whole thing, and I'm going to actually write that out. So dy dx equals, and I'll put the step in, so 2x square root of 2x minus 4 times by the square root of 2x minus 4 all over 1 times the square root of 2x minus 4, and that 1 was really this thing all over 1, and that's plus, and then this is already over square root of 2x minus 4, and that's equal to, so the square root of something times the square root of the same thing is just going to be what's under the square root, so that's going to be 2x bracket 2x minus 4 over the square root of 2x minus 4 plus that over the square root of 2x minus 4. So now you can put the whole thing over, or all of that top line over the square root of 2x minus 4. Expanding this out, you get 4x squared minus 8x plus x squared plus 1, and all of that's over the square root of 2x minus 4. And so your final answer is going to be, so collecting your like terms, which are these two, so 5x squared minus 8x plus 1 over the square root of 2x minus 4. Okay, so that's how you do this one. and this would be your final answer here. So that's about it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one.